Alright, so for those of you that don't know about this, it's called the Buy Nothing group, and you can find it on Facebook. You just type in Buy Nothing and in the city that you live in, and there's groups really all over, and you just join this group and you'll find stuff for free. You know, people are giving away stuff that they've either have extra of or they just don't need anymore, and they're just being nice. So we were able to find lumber for our table that we made. We needed a packing table because we were doing a lot of inventory and labeling, and we just needed something that wouldn't take up a lot of space. So what we did was we designed a table that folded up but was also stable enough to be able to hold all the inventory and everything that we were working on steadily. Okay, so as you can see, this table, all off of wood that we got from other people, actually though, the plywood we had extra that we had bought for our IKEA made office. I'll show you that later. The thing about a packing table is that it's got to have a lot of room and it's got to be sturdy. Depending on what you're packing, you're going to have probably a lot and you're going to be needing to use it a lot, right? So being that we didn't have a lot of space here as it was, we didn't want something that would always be open and taking up space. So you see these hinges here, I got these off Amazon for $16 a piece. They work okay, but I needed to jerry rig something that would be a little bit sturdier. So what I did to solve that problem is I got these little push down, basically these little bumper locks, right? I had these extra L brackets that I got. You can see these little metal L brackets right here. They were longer, it was like a normal L bracket, but we cut them off with a metal saw. When it opens up, these lock into place, but they don't lock in very well, right? So you press these down right here, locks that down, locks that too, so it doesn't move very much. And you'd be surprised, I mean, this is a pretty heavy table considering it's made out of plywood. This right here, obviously I don't know if you can tell, it's fencing. All I did was use a little bit of wood glue and then hammer nails into this. So I mean, you don't need a lot of money for this project. I mean, these were 16 bucks. I think these were like $15, and then the wood was free. And then we just used wood glue, which is like $3. Oh, and I spent $6 for 2 kayak handles. You see these right here? This is just one, but obviously it's balanced when this is closed. For the top of this, you just get a little bit of polyurethane, water-based polyurethane. You sand the top, you coat it with polyurethane and a brush, and then you let that dry for a couple hours. Sand it one more time, then you do another coat of polyurethane, and then it looks very nice and pretty. But in order to make it flush, we just got this little tiny wood filler that I got actually from my mom's house she wasn't using, so I just used this little wood filler in between before I polyurethaned it. We can put this under our bed, which is really nice because when we need to do inventory labeling, we just bring this out here, turn the TV on, and we just get the monotonous stuff done out of the way. So my favorite part about this table is really that it folds up because you can move it from room to room and you can use it for a whole variety of reasons. As you saw, we use it to do inventory. We can also use this to demonstrate our product. So if you see here, if you look up, we just bought this wooden dowel, a few hooks, and basically a white sheet. And we're able to make a nice little studio that looks pretty good once it's set up. This room really isn't too big. I mean, it's our office that we kind of makeshift out of IKEA furniture and plywood. But it looks really nice. Hannah's a great decorator, so it came out really beautiful. We still got a few things to do in it. But let me show you what it looks like when it's all said and done. And it didn't cost too much, so.
I kind of slopped.
It's okay, just do it again.
That could be a blooper. I thought it was like came out of my mouth and side.